Mythical Pokemon. There are over 1,000 species that have been discovered, and yet only a few Pokemon can be classified under this title. This is the story of one of these mythical Pokemon and how I caught its even more elusive form. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this tale of the nightmare hunt for shiny Darkrai in Pokemon Platinum. This has been a shiny hunt that I've wanted to do ever since I was just a kid, and to understand one of the biggest reasons why, we'll need to go back to the year 2007, when the 4th generation of Pokemon and the 10th Pokemon movie released in North America. I talk about this a lot in my streams and videos, but Pokemon Pearl was my first ever Pokemon game, and the Sinnoh region carries a lot of nostalgia for me because of that. And while my love for the Sinnoh region is a big reason behind this shiny hunt, the bigger reason comes from the 10th Pokemon movie, The Rise of Darkrai. The plot takes Ash, Dawn, and Brock to a place called Alamos Town, where the mythical Darkrai seems to go into an uncontrollable frenzy, putting Pokemon to sleep and giving them nightmares thanks to its special ability, Bad Dreams. But in reality, Darkrai is attempting to protect the town from the legendary Dialga and Palkia, whose interdimensional clash is eventually brought to this town. Through Darkrai's help though, and through the use of the Ocarina song, Ash and Dawn are able to calm down the deities and restore order to the town. I was obsessed with this movie growing up, and it was my official introduction to Darkrai. Darkrai has always been one of my favorite mythical Pokemon, mainly thanks to this movie. But when I eventually discovered my passion for shiny hunting, I did not have access to Darkrai in Generation 4, killing any aspirations I had to hunt it. But thankfully there is a workaround that is possible now, and it allowed me to get myself the member card. The member card is a key item in the Sinnoh region tied to Darkrai. This item allows you to access a building in Canalave City, where a special event will take place. This item was available in Platinum for a limited time, from August 3rd to September 13th in 2009, and then it was later released again in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl from April 1st to April 30th, 2022. Despite not playing very much of BDSP, I was able to get my hands on a member card, meaning I could encounter a Darkrai for myself. The thing is though, I really wanted to find this shiny in Generation 4 and Pokemon Platinum. It's Darkrai's original region, its Gen 4 sprite looks amazing, and I honestly wanted to hunt its shiny at the most difficult odds you possibly can. So how can I get these items from over 15 years ago into my new Platinum save files? Using what is called the DNS method, you can do some complicated steps to connect a service that mimics the old Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service, and can grant a series of past events. While this is a fan-made and ran service, the items you receive from them are legit as anything else. It will give you the gift just like it would have back in 2009 and trigger events properly with no weird mishaps. The Pokemon you catch or even just get from these events are also legitimate and can be transferred all the way up to Pokemon Home. I'm not gonna lie, it took me an absurd amount of time and videos to figure out how to get this to work for me. But yeah, there are so many videos out there covering this topic, and I'll try to find the ones I used and put them in the description for you. But now I've finally had access to Darkrai wherever I wanted to encounter it, so let's get into what turned out to be a nightmare of a shiny hunt. I started this hunt way back in September of 2022, the year the member card was released for BDSP, and at the time I was double hunting this, doing resets in both Diamond and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. You might be like, Diamond? What happened to Platinum? Well, like I said before, I struggled to figure out this DNS method in the past, and instead, at the time, I used the Void glitch in Diamond to access Darkrai. The Void glitch is another insane rabbit hole you can go down in Gen 4, and it's way too much to explain here. Basically, by abusing game mechanics, you can glitch outside the map into the Void, giving you a realm of possibilities to access, but it is a risky process. Again, I'll put the videos I've watched on this in the description if you want to know more. Back to the hunt, I spent a while doing this, until I hit 2,100 encounters total for Darkrai, when I decided to make a change. So I locked the fuck in and figured out how to do the DNS method and got my 2 Platinum files set up and ready to hunt. Now triple hunting this thing, 2 games on the DS and 1 on the Switch, I was ready to find my shiny mythical. I kept up this triple hunting setup for a while, until the number of encounters just started growing more and more with every passing stream. 3,000, 4,000, 6,000, 10,000, and eventually 12,000 Darkrai were seen on this hunt. Yeah, that's a lot of Darkrai. It was again here that I decided to make a change. A change to cut the Darkrai hunt on the Switch and just reset in Pokemon Platinum. You might be like, why the fuck would you do that? BDSP has easier odds at 1 out of 4,096 Pokemon compared to Platinum's 1 out of 8,192. So why drop the game with the better odds? Well, for the reasons I mentioned earlier, its OG game and regions are here in Gen 4, and its sprite in these games looks great. So I decided that since we came this far to 12,000 encounters already, I definitely wanted this thing in Generation 4 and not BDSP. So the next stream I load up looked a little different, as Arceus is now the target in Generation 8. I'm not even going to get into this at all in this video, but all I can say is, stay tuned. And now with all the pieces where they needed to be, all that was left was to find the Purple Nightmare. The hunt yet again pushed on. 13k, 14k, 16k, 19k. And then eventually, a new unfortunate milestone, 20,000 Darkrai. 20,000 Darkrai have been encountered and no shiny to show for it. And in this time, we got that Arceus hunt up to almost 2k, which if you know that hunt is actually a lot. But man, I was starting to get insanely demotivated and started questioning if I'd ever find this insane Pokemon. But I knew that the only way it would be guaranteed to not happen is if I stopped. And on February 5th, 2025, I went live once again hunting for Arceus and Darkrai. Excluding the start of it back in 2022, I did every encounter of this hunt live on stream, which definitely is not as easy as just sitting back and watching a movie or something while hunting, but the feeling of my viewers getting just as excited to see a shiny as me when I find it is too good to pass up, and eventually all of our patience would finally be rewarded. But I think it would be cool to do a watch party and it would be and put the shiny hunts like in the bottom of the screen. Why there's a little more entertainment going on, but we're still shiny hunting. We'll see. I don't know. Anybody know when like the first big event is or anything? I have no idea what the schedule for that is. Can't lie. Oh, I did not know that. That's interesting. I did not know that. Because I have seen COD watch parties too. But I have seen, it's like Optic. It's like Optic Scump and shit. Or like Nade Shot. Oh my god, chat! Oh my god! Yo! Shiny Darkrai! Yo! Oh my gosh, it's over. Oh my gosh, it's real. Yo, there's no way that just happened. Alright, let me get this screenshot real quick. I'm in no rush to catch this thing, honestly. It took its time getting here. So we'll take our time catching it. Oh my gosh. I'm like fumbling over everything on my PC right now. I noticed that immediately. I have to switch the audio. Our audio is currently coming from the DS. This is on the 3DS right now. Do have Master Balls with me. 2 in this file, actually. We are going to be going for it in a Dusk Ball, I believe. But we're going to throw a Premier Ball. Oh my gosh, shiny Darkrai in Platinum, chat. It's real. It's real. Oh my gosh, bro. It has a lot of power points. I am going to keep a running tally just in case, you know, things get wonky. Okay, chat. It's time to start throwing some Pokeballs. I don't know. I like the green because of the eye. The purple matches its body. But the white matches its hair and its scarf. I don't know what to catch it in now. Now that we're here, I don't know. We'll try a couple of Premier Balls. I was down for the Dusk Ball. I think it's going to be easier in the Dusk Ball. We'll try a couple Premier. No shake. Oh my gosh, bro. We are getting no shakes on this thing. Put him in a beast ball. I'll be sure to do that when they add beast balls to Pokemon Platinum. I'm waiting for that update. We'll go one more Premier Ball, and then we'll go back and forth after this. Oh my gosh! We haven't gotten one shake on this guy yet. Oh my gosh. Darkrai, I need you to shake for me, bro. Shake what your mama gave you. Bro, not a single shake yet. Yo, yo, chat. The 2 shake. If I was asleep, it would have caught. Shiny Empoleon making an appearance. These Premier Balls are not working out. I think we're going to the Dust Balls now. I want to catch this thing. We're going to the Dust Balls. Come on, Darkrai. Stay in the ball, buddy. 2? No, bro. Oh, I might Master Ball it the next time it wakes up. I don't know, chat. I really hate Master Balling shinies. But I hate failing them even more. Stay in the ball, Darkrai, please. Please. No. Oh my god. Dude. Dude. Please stay asleep. Please stay asleep. No. No. I don't know how... I forgot to keep track of its power points, bro. I don't know how many moves it has left. 1, 2. I'm stupid for not keeping track of its power points. That was dumb. This was dumb, chat. We might just have to Master Ball this, chat. 1. No. 1. If this thing puts me back to sleep, we're Master Balling it. Please put it to sleep. We have 2 spores. Don't miss. Oh my gosh, it put me back to sleep. Alright, we are doing one more Dusk Ball for the culture. If not, we are Master Balling this. I don't care. I am not failing this, bro. 1. Alright, yeah, we're Master Balling it, chat. We're Master Balling it. One more Dusk Ball. One more Dusk Ball. One more Dusk Ball. Last one, actually. Actually, the last one. 1. Alright, we're Master Balling it. We're done. We're done. I can't take this anymore. There we go. It's going. It's going out there. It does match it well. My longest ever shiny hunt is now done. There it is. Darkrai's data added to the Pokédex. The Pitch Black Pokemon. To protect itself, it afflicts those around it with nightmares. However, it means no harm. Here it is, chat. Shiny Darkrai. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have a cutscene to get through. I honestly don't care about any of this. It's probably cool lore. Let me save, brother. Save. 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 Come on. Finish saving already. There it is, chat. It's over. It's done. You already know I'm about to save 2 more times, chat. What do you think this is? You've been asleep for a long, long time. What happened to you? You don't want to know, man. Don't ask. Don't ask. Just let me be. Oh my gosh, chat. It's over. It's actually over, bro. And there it is, bro. First Pokemon that we see on the PC. Holy. Oh, we see the nature right there. It is a modest natured. Yo, shiny Darkrai, chat. It's real. And it's ours, bro. Modest, shiny Darkrai. No way. I'm pretty sure that's really good for it. Let me go look at its stats. Yeah, its special attack is 135 base. This is the best nature that I probably could have asked for on this Darkrai. No way. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you? 11, bro. Like I said earlier, this is a Pokemon and a shiny that I have loved since I was a 10-year-old kid first discovering Pokemon. When I first discovered Darkrai, I was like, this is not real. This is way too cool to be in this game. And here it is. Yeah, and listen, if we were going to Master Ball anything in my shiny hunting journeys here, a Darkrai is definitely one I'm okay with. It matches it pretty dang well. Yo. Alright, here we go, chat. Yo. Shiny, modest nature Darkrai. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe it. And there it was, my shiny Darkrai finally appeared after over 21,000 encounters. The fact that it's a modest nature though is just amazing, and I feel like it rewarded me for the wait. I enjoyed my Darkrai here in my Master Platinum file for a long time, including taking down Cynthia and adding it to the Hall of Fame, but eventually I knew it had bigger and better plans ahead. I don't plan on hunting another Darkrai anytime soon, and because of that, I needed to make sure this Darkrai would be set apart from all the rest it might encounter. So I took my emo friend here on a journey throughout the generations to become a champion in every single one. Cynthia was already defeated, so afterward, Darkrai took a trip with me to Johto, where it faced off against Trainer Red, and earned the Legend Ribbon. After enjoying its overworld sprite here in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I sent it up to Black 2 to explore Unova. Unfortunately, there is no Unova champion ribbon to obtain, so the trip here was quicker than the others, but eventually we made our way up to Kalos and Generation 6, where we enjoyed some time in Pokemon Ami, and defeated Diantha to get our Kalos champion ribbon. Generation 6 had even more to offer still though, and after a detour to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, we beat Steven Stone and got the Hoenn champion ribbon. Our last stop before reaching the modern day and Pokemon home was Generation 7 and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This was cool because I didn't know who we'd face in the champion battle, and it ended up being Ryuki, one of my favorite characters in all of Pokemon. Even so, I still had to give him the beatdown and got the Alola champion ribbon. It was now time for Darkrai to reach the modern age and Pokemon home, where after transferring it from Pokemon Bank, we can finish off its champion ribbon run. Unfortunately, Darkrai cannot be transferred to Sword and Shield, thus it cannot obtain the Galar Champion ribbon. But we can go to Generation 9 and Scarlet and Violet, and after the Ace Academy tournament and battling Jita, we got the Paldea Champion ribbon. Darkrai now has all the champion ribbons it could possibly obtain, but there is one Pokemon game and region that Darkrai deserves to go see. Like I said before, I have so much love for the Sinnoh region, and that has become even more the case after exploring its predecessor, the Hisui region, for myself. Again though, my exploration and shiny hunting endeavors in Hisui will require a whole different and way longer video to cover. But for now, we can let Darkrai enjoy its roots and take some pictures with it, where after transferring it back to Generation 9, it now has the Hisui ribbon, commemorating its time in Legends Arceus, and giving my shiny Darkrai the title, Darkrai of the Distant Past. Little does the Pokemon Company know how accurately this now reflects my eerie friend here, as this Darkrai truly did come from a distant past, all the way from Pokemon Platinum, the Sinnoh region, and its original event. Now these are not all of the ribbons you can get on Darkrai, there's actually a lot more. But as much as I love Darkrai and always will, there is another shiny mythical Pokemon that is far more suited to being a ribbon master. But that long and insanely difficult road will have to wait for the next mythical story from yours truly. And until then, thank you so much for watching my nightmare of a shiny hunt that finally brought me an absolute dream shiny.